It's showtime.
B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run.
Yes, hello and welcome to the Beer Run, part of the BS and Beer Network, the only Saints podcast and YouTube show with a 2-drink minimum and takes as bad as trying to find a head coach in the SEC.
It's a joke, boy. You missed it. Went right past you. You gotta keep on your toes. Put toes, Harry.
It's not going to be Lane Kiffin, guys. It's not going to be Lane Kiffin. Sorry. I am the California Cajun. That is Lil Dice. How you guys doing?
Kiffin was there. He took a plate.
No. Kiffin's ex-wife was there.
And he had his wife and his kids and all this stuff, and they were looking at Baton Rouge.
And they were in Gainesville yesterday, bro. Nothing's happening. Just put it from your mind. This is one of those that you take an interview just so you can tell your boss that you had another interview. Like, this is all it is. They offered him, $14 million, that he wants 15, 16. That's all it is. He ain't coming here. Just put it from your mind.
For sure, Kiffin is going to be the highest paid coach next year.
Oh, for sure. The contract he ain't already signed would make him the highest paid coach. So he wants to be more than the highest paid coach. And yeah, dude, get your money. Fine. It ain't going to be here, though. Maybe right. Florida's governor is, was that DeSantis? Maybe he's nicer about contracts than Landry is, because we ain't paying it.
Yeah, I don't see LSU doing that again this time around. So,
can Florida afford it? Their taxes are pretty low. I don't know how that works. We'll see how it goes.
No. We'll see. We'll see. Lane definitely getting paid though. That's all I know.
Oh yeah. All
right. Well, the Saints coming off of this bye week.
Didn't lose.
Yeah, that's right.
2 weeks in a row we didn't lose.
To a little bit of news, we're gonna break down that game versus the Panthers, and then talk about the game upcoming versus the Falcons, and we're gonna do predictions, some beer bets. So referees, get out there and spot the ball. Let's get this thing going.
First down, Saints.
All right, Craig, what you drinking, bro?
All right, well, I'll tell you what. I didn't know we were doing this until about 10 minutes ago. So I have a bunch of lukewarm, not quite in the refrigerator for more than 10 minutes, Coors Lights lined up next to me. And I will be drinking all of them because life is short. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. Cheers. So they're lukewarm, and they taste like Coors Light because they are. But how do they sound? Yeah. You know what they sound like? They sound like I'm double fisted. That's what they sound like.
There you go.
What's up? I just put on a clean shirt. It's been raining out here. I just put on a dry shirt. I would be doing the Stone Cold right now, but I'm not, because I don't want to find another shirt in the 10-minute span.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot to put beer in the fridge. I've only got water.
I'm surprised it's not you didn't put water in your daiquiri machine. Have a little water slushy over here on the daiquiri run.
Yeah.
Louisiana is the only state in the world where a daiquiri run makes more sense than a beer run because you can get it at a drive-through.
Drive-through, baby. I mean, look, other states got drive-through liquor stores. Like we didn't get that memo, but drive-through daiquiri shops, we got that.
Look, I every time I'm visiting family and I'm down there, which is fairly often, I'm going back for New Year's this year. Every time I'm there, I go to drive-through daiquiri, and every time it is terrible. I never want to finish it. Immediate heartburn, feel like shit. But you know what? I keep getting them. I can't help myself.
Oh my God!
I try and I rotate. I had the Crawdate, whatever it was. I had the Incredible Hulk one before that. I had a traditional Hurricane style. They're all terrible. I'm gonna keep getting them, but they're terrible. It shouldn't.
So my go-to is just give me a house special. That's what I ask for. They mix like 3 or 4 different ones. It don't taste the best, but it gets you where you want to go to. and it gets you there
Oh,
pretty.
see, I did have this one. It was called liquid marijuana, I think it was called, and
Yeah.
that one was also terrible because they're all bad.
I got you, man. I got you. I definitely miss it. I need to go back sometime this year before the
Well, I
year's
mean,
out.
you're up there in Little Rock. How are you recovering after your disappointing loss on Saturday? Being a big Razorback fan that you are.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. Love it. Love it. Falls back every year, bro. It never fails. It don't matter how bad their team is, they want
It's
to beat
wild.
us. Super Bowl for them every year, bro.
I can't imagine that little brother syndrome like that. Like, look, I live in Los Angeles, where you have the Lakers and the Clippers, and you have the Dodgers and the Angels, and there is very clear delineations. The LSU Arkansas thing, that's the same thing. They're little brothers, and until they realize that, I mean, they're a step above Tulane. Like, let's be real. Come on.
Also true. Also true.
Second
Also,
down.
to be clear,
All right.
Tulane is much better than Arkansas is right now. But
They
I'm gonna take shots at Tulane whenever I get a chance to. Sorry.
They are right now for sure. So, all right.
Someone's going to tell me that Tulane is ranked, and I'm going to have to remind them that rankings are stupid and don't matter.
Let's do some Saints news. We're hoping to get some updates on Fuaga, the right tackle, former first round pick, because he did not play this last game, and was also looking for an update on Jack Stahl. Didn't get any updates on either of those injuries. I guess we're gonna have to wait till Wednesday to see about the practice report, and hopefully we can get these guys back healthy, man.
Yeah, I heard an update on Jack Stoll, which was that he's not very good and no one should care. But the Fuaga injury is I think he's going to play. I think it was kind of up in the air the last game. He's got an extra week off. It's the Falcons. Vibes are high right now with Shough. We're wearing the all black for the first time. Black helmet with the black on black. That's a vibe. You're not going to want to miss that even if you're banged up. So I think Fuaga's going to be back, and you'll have to remind me Jack Stoll's named in a week. So I don't really care about that one. That's mean. That's me. Obviously, I care. This is an act, guys. I care. I'm sure. I hope he's fine.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I wanted to talk about. The all black unis coming out for the Saints this week. And the black helmets with the black unis.
Yeah.
Like, really looking forward to the combo.
So the black helmets have gotten a lot of hate. Deservedly so. Not because I think the black helmets are terrible on their own, but they were terrible on the color rush. It clashed. It was ugly. Yeah. It was a bad look. Yeah. And we played like shit in them. We lost every game with the color rush with the black helmets. Now we got the color rush with the white helmets. Crispy. Oh, I like that look. I like that. I mean, it didn't look great in Seattle, but it looked fucking good in Carolina. The black on the black, I think it's going to be cool, man. I think it's going to be cool. I might not matter because the Saints are very good, but it could be cool, man.
Listen. Everybody talked about the Saints in the beginning of the year. Oh my God, they're so trash. They're never going to win, blah, blah, blah. And then they said, well, Atlanta, they can probably win the division.
So, to recap, they spent $150 million on a quarterback, and then they drafted a quarterback in the top 10. And as of today, they have nothing. They
no quarterback.
They got no quarterbacks. They got a 150 million year old man, broken, washed up has-been who's going to throw 3 picks this week, and they got a new guy with his now 3rd major knee injury, because the initial reports were bone bruise. Now it sounds like it might be his 3rd ACL.
Oh, ACL,
which would put it might be early reports. So
for the rest of the year. So
I mean, yeah, he might be done for the year. That's a career threatener. If you're talking about 3 ACLs, and he's not old. And also, but I hear a lot of people talking about like, you want to lose games, right? Because you want to pick high. So you can win this one, even though like the Atlanta will pick higher. No, they won't. They don't have a first-round pick. That's the Rams pick. They gave away the first-round pick. They're going to be garbage picking in the top 5, and they're not going to be able to use that pick. Oh, I hate the Falcons. It's so beautiful. Oh, you sons of bitches.
Their behinds. Whip their behinds. Make it good.
They deserve all of it. They deserve every bit of it.
Love it. Love it so much.
Oh,
Michael Penix
so
gonna
delicious.
be out the rest of the year. It sucks for him, but I hate the Falcons. So that's what it is.
So Penix is this thing. So we're LSU guys. We're watching it was the Heisman awards show where Jaden Daniels won it, and he should have because he was the best player, and that's what the award should go to. But at the ceremony, Jaden's he's fresh, he's looking good. But Penix had the jacket that inside the jacket inside the coat was pictures of all his teammates that helped him get there. And I was like, oh, that's a cool guy. I like that guy. And then he got drafted by the Falcons, and all goodwill was erased, and it's not his fault. But also, I hope he stubs his toe.
There you go.
I'm sorry. It just happens. It's not his fault, but sorry, dude. You suck now.
Drew Brees is going to be calling the game this week for Fox. How about that?
So we've got our GOAT in the booth for a black on black New Jersey reveal with the future of the franchise, hopefully, cross my fingers, at home against our most hated rival in the world, with a chance to really send them into the basement of the division and set them off in a tailspin that they may never recover from. I want it so bad. I might be hard right now. I'm sorry, guys. I am so excited about this. I need it in my life. There's not enough beer or happiness or big-titted women in the world to make up for how good it would be to beat them on Sunday. Oh, my God. It's better than sex. I want that. I want to crush them. Oh, look. Yes. And Atlanta's defense is their pass defense was supposed to be good. They spent a bunch of money on edge rushers, right? The Carolina Panthers, going into this week, had the 30th ranked pass offense. They had 120 some odd yards passing against us, who are not great, right? Bryce Young threw for 440 fucking yards on that defense. Bryce Young. Dude, Shough is going to cook these guys. I am so excited.
Sure enough.
Look, we are 2-8, and I'm over here talking about blowing somebody out. It is fun to be a absolutely ridiculous fan like us, man. Logic doesn't matter. Fuck logic. This is fun. I'm having fun. Exactly. This is fun. We're having fun. This is fun. Fuck it.
Like watching the Falcons suffer is a great joy. Okay, great joy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's like you see your kids' first steps. The first time you hold your baby after it's born. When you see your wife coming down the aisle and watching the Falcons lose. Those are like the moments in life that you'll always remember.
Exactly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There are also rumors coming out of Atlanta that they're going to be firing their head coach Raheem Morris to pursue Matt LaFleur, who is currently the head coach of the Packers. So reportedly he's supposed to be out with the Packers and they want to move in on him.
Is this the SEC? What the fuck are we talking about here? So the Packers head coach is going to leave the Packers to be the Falcons head coach?
Because the Packers aren't happy with the production, the winning or whatever this year. So they want to get rid of Matt LaFleur. And once they get rid of him, the Falcons going to swoop in, pick him up, bring him to Atlanta.
So Green Bay lost to like UCLA or somebody, and then they fired their guy, and now he's the head coach in Virginia Tech. Is that what's basically? God, what the fuck is going on, guys? Oh my God. Well, at least they're not going to pay him $100 million to sit on the couch like all the fucking SEC coaches getting fired.
Yeah,
I can't believe I've been on the show for a little while, right? And I've hated Brian Kelly for longer than that. And just the fact that we are paying him to sit on the couch doesn't sit right with me. I prefer it to than paying him to ruin my football team. But God, the whole coaching thing is ridiculous. But yes, the Falcons firing the same coach twice is pretty funny, and I'll take it.
Listen, I'd give him a mop, and like you got to clean up. That's what you got to do now.
Yeah, let him crawl through the muck of the season, and then when they hire him again in 4 years and they fire him again in 6, I wonder because he's been fired as the head coach of the Falcons before. Is it? They're gonna do it again? Like this doesn't make sense. This is insane. Why would you hire
No,
a guy?
he was the Bucks head coach the first go round.
Oh, okay. All right.
He
I
ended up
got those
helping.
trash organizations confused sometimes. They wear red. Their fans are idiots. You know, they're mixed up in my brain sometimes. I apologize. Sorry about that, guys.
So, yep. And Saints adjacent news. The Jaguars released Colin Saunders. If you remember, we made a trade to the Jaguars. I don't know what we got back, but we traded him to the Jaguars. So.
We got back our current starting center. That's what we got back.
There you go.
We got Luke Fortner, who has been playing really well ever since McCoy got hurt. We crap on Mickey when he misses on trades, but he nailed that one. Bink got cut, and he wasn't going to make this team. And we got a guy who's playing pretty solid center for us right now. I saw people talking about just extending Fortner and trading McCoy for something because McCoy's always hurt. And right now, I could see it. It's like Fortner's playing really well, all things considered. So yeah, dude, fantastic trade on our part. We nailed that one, and I am gonna call balls and strikes, man. Fucking nailed that one, Mickey.
Yeah. Also in Saints news, forgot to mention this was Gail Benson did an interview where she praised Mickey Loomis for being a good GM and saying he's not going anywhere. So what's your thoughts on this after learning of this great trade Mickey Loomis has made?
So I think Mickey gets more hate than he deserves. A lot of things that have gone wrong aren't really his fault, you know. Like Derek Carr was on paper a good investment, didn't work out. I can't defend the DA thing. That's retarded, and I'm sorry about that. I can't justify that one. But I mean, like he also helped build a lot of things. I'm sure getting lucky with Drew Brees and Sean Payton, you know, it kind of builds a legacy that he's riding coattails off of. But guys, he's not going anywhere. He's in their will. Like he's not. He's going to either die or retire. We're not going to fire him. So you got to hope he hands off more duties because he's not going anywhere.
Yes, they've got 12 GMs in the building.
And you know what?
Of guys are doing this job.
And God bless Gail for being so sweet and defending her guys, you know, because she is a beautiful, wonderful woman, and we respect her. And if she wants to go get coffee with me sometime, that's completely fine. Because I would love to have a nice conversation with a billionaire owner of the Saints anytime she'll have me.
I got you.
Third down for what?
Let's talk Saints versus Panthers. That game, 17 Saints, Panthers 7.
Shouldn't have been 7.
This was like one of the best performances of the season. The offense looked to be in sync, led by Tyler Shough, who went for 282, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Is he the man? Is he the guy?
God, yeah, I fucking hope so. I mean, it's too early, right? But like, oh God, but I don't want to move off the score yet. It shouldn't have been 7. The defense pitched a shutout. They picked him off the only drive they scored on was the first drive of the game, and Demario Davis picked him off, and there was a bullshit roughing the passer penalty that brought it back. They were completely stymied. They were dominated. This is the only good performance the team has had this year, right? We beat the Giants, but because we had 5 turnovers, we didn't do enough offensively to beat the Giants. We were not good enough to win that game. We did anyway. This is the only game all year that we were just better the whole time. And it was the defense. The offense played good enough. Shough looks like the real deal right now. Right now. Needs time. He looks better than Shadur Sanders. I fucking said it. Listen to me. I fucking said it. But like the defense played really good, and you can't take that away from him, man. They forced turnovers. They stopped the run. And by the way, if they can stop the run this week, we're gonna fucking kick the shit out of Atlanta because all they have right now is a running game. So I'm just saying, the defense should be the story this week.
Honestly speaking, Rico Dowell is the freaking man for Carolina. He makes that thing work. He scored a touchdown on us, but we held him to 53 yards. And to see the game he had versus the Cowboys a few weeks back, we just like ran on them for 200. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be much worse, bro.
And that's what I'm saying is the Saints understood. They understood that their little midget Alabama quarterback cannot beat you, so you have to make him try. Sell out, stop the run, make Bryce Young beat you, and he couldn't. And that's what we got to do this week because they're gonna have an crippled old man and a great running game. Stop the run this week, same thing. I'm getting ahead of myself because I hate the Falcons so much. I apologize. But the scheme, everything, perfect. The offense, this is what the actual question was. I apologize. The question was Tyler Shough, right? Who looked really, really good in what we asked him to do. But we didn't ask him to do all that much. We did only score 17 points. It should have been more. We knelt the ball down right in the red zone at the end of the game. If we wanted more, we had them. Like, it was pretty clear that they were playing keep away a lot of that second half of the game. That last drive with the Taysom special, just shoving it down their throats for the last 5 minutes, if we wanted to score, we could have. So it's not like we only scored 17 points. We only had to score 17 points. So I think the offense did enough. I want to see more. I want to see 70 this week against Atlanta, but I'll take 17 if it's a W, if it's complimentary football.
This was his best game of the season, according to PFF grading. This was way higher than any of his other performances. He was credited with 2 big-time throws, which you love to see from the Saints. We actually got good production from our number 1 receiver too, Chris Olave. He's handling business right now, looking like he actually deserves a contract. Do you give him the contract?
So, I don't think Chris Olave should be paid like the number 1 receiver on your team because he's not really a number 1 receiver, right? Okay. However, if you pay him like a number 1 and you draft a real number 1, you're still only paying one guy number 1 money because that new guy who's doing the heavy lifting is on a rookie contract for 4 or 5 years. So you can pay Olave, keep him in the building because you should keep him in the building. He's a good player. He's just not a great player, right? You could draft a great player potentially and keep the good player and have a 1-2, and you're still only paying one of them. So he's not getting fucking Jamar Chase money. All right, let's be real. He's not getting AJ Brown money. But if he gets a decent contract, yeah, keep him around, man. It's just you just can't break the bank for him. He's not worth that. You can't let him set your team back.
What are you willing to pay him per year?
I don't know the number off the top of my head, but less than he wants. About 2, whatever he wants. Take 2 off of that. That's what I'll pay him.
Let me pull up over the cap and look at the highest pay receivers.
Jamar Chase is getting 40 a year, right?
I believe he is 30 or 40, insane. One of the two.
That's and he's still spitting on guys. So no amount of money is gonna fix everything, I guess.
Oh man, this is bad timing, man. Bad timing. Because listen, dang on it.
This is good radio right here. This is good radio.
I don't think I can actually. Oh, here it is. There it is. Wide receiver. Okay. So yes. Average per year, yeah. Jamar Chase gets 40. Justin's getting 35. CeeDee Lamb 34. DK 33. Garrett Wilson 32.5.
Oh shit! Because I don't want to pay him more than 30, but Garrett Wilson's probably the comp, right?
I said Garrett Wilson? No, hell no. That ain't a comp.
Ain't these similar players? I mean,
the hell no. 32.5. No.
Well, I don't want to pay. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to pay Olave 32.5, but I think that's the rate. I think that's his cost now, because I think he's probably going to be compared to Garrett Wilson.
Here's where I don't mind, and this is still a tough pill for me to swallow. Stephon Diggs, 21 million. Mike Evans.
I thought we decided we weren't going to mention that guy on this show. I get flashbacks, so we don't have to do that.
20 million for him. Jerry Judy's getting 17 and a half. Like, this is the neighborhood we're in.
How about 25? If we paid him 25 a year, I would take that. I think it's
Devontae Smith.
I think it's going to take 30 to get him, but I don't want to pay 30. I don't know, man. But it's too late to trade him and get anything back, so that ship kind of sailed. You can't have no receivers. You can't have a developing quarterback with only Vele and to throw to. You know, you need a receiver out there.
Devontae Adams getting 22 a year.
Well, Devontae Adams has 5 touchdowns in his last 3 games, and none of them are more than 10 yards. Just get in the end zone. Good for him. And I know that because I keep losing to him in different fantasy weeks because I am terrible at fantasy football. Fantasy football is stupid and I hate it, and no one should play it because it's garbage.
Yeah, man. I don't want to be paying 20 million for that production. I honestly don't.
He has a chance to earn the money this year, right? If he has like 3 or 4 more games like he just had, he's on pace for 1,100 yards and 7. Like that would be you pay a guy who was at 1,100 yards and 7 scores. I don't know if he's going to get that because he's so inconsistent, but he has a chance to earn it. You know, he's had a few good games against the Falcons, and their secondary is hot garbage. So, you know, if he has back-to-back 100-yard, couple touchdown games, like I'll hear it. I'll hear the argument.
Okay. All right. Well, that is our recap of the game versus the Panthers. Let's get to our predictions versus the Falcons and make some beer bets.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
All right. What is the early line of this game?
Ooh, that's because I bet you that's going to change after they announced that Penix is out too. That's a good question.
Let me see. What does the line say?
I'm going to say that it's set at Atlanta 3.5. That Atlanta -3.5 is my guess.
The Saints are 1.5 point favorites.
What? Get fucked, Atlanta. Oh, the 2-8 Saints with a rookie quarterback and a rookie head coach are favored over your trash franchise. God, I hate the Falcons so much. This is beautiful. I'm so happy. Just don't even play the game. I just want to live in this moment for a while. All right, right here. This is great. It's wonderful. God, fuck the Falcons.
Bryce Young went for 448 versus them, 3 touchdowns. He had a huge throw. Hell, that whole late last drive. I mean, he was clutch, bro. Like he seriously was clutch. He did his thing, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's wild to see that a week after throwing for 120 and no touchdowns.
Right. Yes. Yes.
But all right, part of that isn't just the Falcons being terrible. Part of that is that Carolina is the most Jekyll and Hyde team on the planet. They go in they go to Green Bay and they win. They get the shit kicked out of them at home to us. That's got to be a coaching thing, right? Like they just don't show up for some games. Like that's weird. That is a weirdly inconsistent team.
Yeah,
it's weird. I don't get it. They're like an old Lane Kiffin team. Like he used to be like USC. They would show up for some games and blow out somebody good, and then they would play somebody else. They would come out flat because they wouldn't give a shit, and they'd get their teeth kicked in. That's what the Panthers are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's talk about Atlanta. They've been struggling a lot on offense as far as passing the ball, and it just haven't been any consistency besides Bijan Robinson, which I believe the coach has pretty much declared him best player on their team, and he's going to try to run everything, the offense through them. Which
I mean, because he is, and they should 100%. He's a monster. He is a total monster. But you know what? Rico Dowell was a monster last week too. So this isn't a league where you can just have one stud player and get by. You have to be able to complement them because every defense has enough good players and good schemes and good coaches that if you only have one threat, it can be shut down. You can't just have the one weapon, and they got one weapon right now. The next person who tells me Kyle Pitts is a weapon, I'm going to slap in the face. Don't get out of get out.
Kyle Pitts has done nothing since I even got him on my team. But Drake London has been doing pretty well for them.
However, is he going to play this week?
He is dealing with the injury, and he probably will not play this week. That's their number one receiver, which would be a huge loss for them. Even, going with, Kirk Cousins at quarterback. I'm loving the way that this game is shaping up, honestly.
I mean, look, I said the same thing before the Niners game where everyone on the Niners was hurt. But at the time we had Rattler and we weren't going to win. So I understand that. But yeah, the best case scenario, right? The Falcons are reeling. They're talking about firing a coach. They're plummeting in the standings. They don't have a first-round pick to be happy about. Their starting quarterback is hurt. Their best offensive player that isn't a running back is hurt. I mean, the defense just gave up 440 yards passing to Bryce fucking Young. Everything says that we should kick the shit out of them and that Tyler Shough can ascend to the mantle of our next quarterback with our last great quarterback looking down, calling the game. It's poetic. It's beautiful. Oh my God. What if he looks great? What if he looks great and throws for 303 touchdowns with Drew Brees overhead? It'll be so symbolic. The light will come through the dome and wings will pop from his back. There will be the singing of angels and a choir of heavenly horns. I can't wait for it. Let's do it. Oh my God. Is this Sunday yet? Fuck.
Caden Ellis is still doing his thing out there in Atlanta, though. Still linebacker for the Falcons. He's highly rated versus the run, highly rated versus the pass. He's just a good overall linebacker for him. See him get away, but it is what it is. They've even got David Onyemata still over there.
Oh, he's still there?
Yeah. And he's still doing this thing over there. They've got Contavious Street as well on the defensive line. You remember him?
Oh, hey, I remember Street. Okay. Yeah. They almost be playing really well to be holding teams to no passing yards and points and stuff. Sorry, they're not doing that at all because they suck. Cool, awesome. I love to hear it. Love to hear it.
So with the Panthers being able to expose Atlanta's secondary through the passing game, I saw their rookie Tech McMillan do his thing, but I also saw Xavier Legette catch a touchdown late, and saw Tommy Tremble get some good work in too. What guys do you expect besides Olave to step up in the passing game for the Saints?
So the passing game is tricky because my answer to this question offensively is actually Taysom Hill, because for some reason he just shows up for Atlanta games. So that, but receiving wise, I would not be surprised if the tight ends are a really big focus this week. I would definitely, if I was a betting man, who's to say I'm not, I would do an anytime touchdown on any number of our tight ends. I bet you Juwan Johnson scores. I bet you Taysom Hill, whether it's running or receiving, I bet you Taysom Hill gets in the end zone. I think that's going to be a focal point for him. Because, we only have really the one receiving threat, and their secondary is bad. So if I'm the Falcons, I'm doubling Olave, I'm taking away the over-the-top ball, and I'm making Shough play underneath. And the underneath guys are those tight ends, and those tight ends are good matchups on their defense. Their linebacking core and safeties, they're not fantastic against tight ends. And I could definitely see Juwan Johnson have another big game. I could see Foster Moreau getting involved. So my thing is, I think they're going to take away the deep ball. They're going to take away the perimeters, and Shough is going to have to work the tight ends middle of the field.
One thing we didn't talk about very much, at least, was the Saints rushing game that showed up last week versus the Panthers. Kamara got 83 yards this last game. That's probably his highest total for the year.
All right, so I want to tell you a little story about.
99 yards.
I want to tell you a little story about the Saints rushing game. So the Saints this season, the first 4 games, rushed for over 100 yards as a team in all 4 of those games. And then something happened. And we did not rush for 100 yards again until last week. Now, the thing that happened was Trevor Penning came back from injury and started at left guard. And we did not rush for 100 yards as a team in any game that Trevor Penning was our left guard. Now, he was traded to the San Diego Chargers. I'm not calling it Los Angeles. Don't correct me. When he was traded to the Chargers down in San Diego, they had a poor game, did not score an offensive touchdown. But we were able to run the ball for, 150 yards on the ground? I'm not saying they're related, but I'm not saying they're not related either. I'm going to let you, the people, make the decision for yourself, because I kind of think that if I was a conspiracy theorist, there could be a connection there.
There we go.
I'm just saying. I was such a fucking Trevor Penning homer, dude. I was defending him every week, and I can't do it anymore. What a massive fucking bust that was. Oh my God. A 2027 6th round pick is his legacy. God Christ. We better pick a Marcus fucking Colston in that 6th round. I swear to God.
Yes, exactly.
There's a 7th round pick.
So, let's talk about beer bets then.
Ooh,
what
those are 2 of my favorite things: alcoholism and gambling. These are like 2 of my favorite things.
Do you want to bet on a rushing game? Do you want to bet on Shough? What do you want to bet on?
I want to double down on my Taysom Hill thing. I beer bet that Taysom Hill scores a touchdown in this game.
All right, Taysom touchdown. Okay. Yeah. All right.
And I should specify, rushing or receiving. I don't think he's going to throw one, but that wouldn't count.
Okay. Yes.
Rushing or receiving touchdowns. Rushing or receiving, or punt block, just not throwing. I want to have my bases covered. If he blocks a punt for a touchdown, still counts.
Yeah, I predicted that. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, weirder things. I swear to God, y'all, if he blocks a punt for a touchdown, I'm buying a Powerball ticket, dude.
That's great. All right, let's do some predictions then.
Let's do it.
I think the Saints will handle Atlanta. We're definitely gonna win this thing. I'm predicting the best passing game of the year. So
2 weeks in a row, huh?
Let's say well over 300 yards passing for the game. We only had 266 last week.
Oh, how cool would it be if Shough threw a 300-yard game with Drew Brees up above him?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Can you? I don't know if it comes through the camera. I am so aroused right now. Good Lord, it'd be amazing.
And I'm going to say the score is going to be Saints 27, Atlanta 16.
Oh, at double digits. Oh, gimme. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh my God. So all right. I love that. I want yours to happen. Because every time I do this, we always suck, but I'm doing it anyway. We're going to kick the shit out of them. It is such a bad matchup for them right now. They have one offensive weapon. The last team we played with one offensive weapon, we shut them completely down, and we've had 2 weeks to prepare for these guys. They are coming off an overtime slugfest in a division game, and we've been sitting on our fucking couches watching film. We should kick the shit out of them in our shiny all-black unis. We're going to win 31-10. We're going to get their coach fired. We're going to put Cousins in a fucking retirement home. And I am going to do shots until my wife calls the cops. It's going to be great.
I love it.
That's not true. They don't show up here anymore. They just told her to shoot me.
Screw the Falcons, bro. Screw the Falcons.
Ow. We have the little explicit tag. We can say it. Fuck the Falcons. We can say it. Yeah. We tag these properly for YouTube. Fuck the Falcons.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
That's gonna wrap it up for us here on the Beer Run this week.
Thank you to the Beers and Beer Network for letting us talk our shit every once in a while. Thank you to Sports Talk with Friends. Thank you to the YouTube guy who's going to scroll over this and decide not to ban us for whatever we've said this week. I am the California Cajun. That is Little Dice. Have a beer. It's on us.
Remember to follow us on social media at BS and Beer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.